Is anyone excited to be in church this morning? Awesome. We're going to sing a new song. I was going to read a scripture that's on the back screen, but I can't see that. So, give me 1 second. All right, this is from Luke 15, verse 20, and it says, "But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him." And I just love that so much because I don't know about you, but I've been a long way off. I've been a long way away from God. And sometimes it's been when I've been a Christian, when I've known Jesus, and I've still chosen to go my own way. I've still chosen to do things out of my own strength. But the beautiful thing about it is that while the son was still a long way off, his father saw him. He didn't wait for him to come close, didn't wait for him to run all the way home and knock at the front door. He saw him when he was far, far off. And that tells me that he was standing there waiting for his son to appear over the horizon. And I just think that's such a beautiful image of who God is. And in James 4, in the Message translation, it says, "Say a quiet yes to God and he'll be there in no time." And I don't know what that looks like for you today. Maybe coming here, showing up in a room like this is your quiet yes to God. Maybe he's been pulling at you to just come home, to walk into a place like this full of faith and just see what he does. Maybe for some of us it's from going like this to like this during worship. But whatever that is, you just put in your little part and let God do the rest. That's all he asks for us. And I just pray that wherever any one of us is at today, that we would just take that little step so that God can come in and do the rest. Does that sound all right? All right, we're going to sing this song. You marked every ocean, mountain, valley, and the seas. Yet there's no boundaries you place in your pursuit of me. You've never been out of my reach. And here in your presence, I found everything I need. And all my rebellious, broken human tendencies are washed in the glory, the beauty, the wonder and majesty. You don't hesitate to come running again. Oh, your loving kindness, my endless peace. And we sing, whenever I've lost my way, I've never outrun your grace. You leave the splendor of your throne. Over and over you call me home. A love like I've never known. Where could I run from your embrace?
the breath in my lungs, the giver of life, who knows my name. How great is the one who rescued my soul, who laid down his life. Come on. The breath in my lungs, the song of all days, the giver of life. How great is the one who rescued my soul, who laid down his life to call me home. The breath in my lungs, the song of all days, the giver of life. Oh, how great is the one who rescued my soul, who laid down his life to call me home. The breath in my lungs, the song of all days, the giver of life, who knows my Whenever I've lost my way, I've never outrun your grace. You leave the splendor of your throne. Over and over you call me home. Love like I've never known. Where could I run from your embrace? How great is the one who rescued my soul, who laid down his life. The breath in my lungs, the song of all days, the giver of life. Oh, how great is the one who rescued my soul, who laid down his life to call